now, and how are we getting better, how are we improving, which is going to allow us to get where we want to be come into the year.
And so tomorrow, that's Valencia, and then you've seen them recently, and then Valley, they're coming in.
Yeah, and Valley, that's the team that knocked us out of the state tournament last year. They returned all 5 starters. They've been a little banged up, Joby. They've had different guys at different points. The Kozlowski kid hadn't played until Tuesday. He had a bad ankle. I'm hearing their big didn't play last night or Thursday night against La Cueva. So they haven't had their whole team, but it's early in the year. They're going to be very skilled. They're preseason number 2. I think they're right around 3 or 4, right in front of us. Going to be a good 4A game. And with these 4A teams, Joby, it's all about trying to get those wins. What'll help us be, come seeding and selection, come March. So they're going to be good. I expect both these teams this weekend to really help us improve and kind of get an early gauge on where we're at in December. But right now at this point, our staff and our kids have put a good week of practice in. We've really worked hard. We really put a lot of time on developing some of those things that we've talked about. And now we get a chance to go get it. It's like you've practiced for the test, you've studied for the test, and here are big 2 keys for us this weekend. So really looking forward to it, and really looking to see where we're at, in December.
All right, Bulldog fans, if you're listening or watching this and you're not already at the pit, get on down here. Let's pack the pit tonight and tomorrow afternoon. But if you're somewhere else around the world, and we got a lot of worldwide listeners and followers of the Bulldogs, stay right here at KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Of course, we're on Facebook and YouTube as well. Go Bulldogs.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
This time of year, we all become kids again, especially when we start thinking about Christmases past, how they smelled, how they looked, and how they felt. We get a little weepy remembering those uncles and aunts and parents and grandparents who made Christmas time so special and gave us the traditions we passed down to our own kids. This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Shirley and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And remember, that mess in the living room on Christmas morning is the most glorious mess in the world. Don't be too quick to clean it up.
Edge Safety and Services, LLC in Artesia, New Mexico has an immediate opening for roustabout crew and a safety technician. Position requires a clean driving record and must be able to pass a drug and alcohol screening. Edge Safety offers great pay with IRA benefits and employer contribution towards health benefits. Please email resumes to edgecoding@yahoo.com or apply in person at 2801 North Freeman in Artesia. Edge Safety and Services is an equal opportunity employer.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
Rosa, have you decided where you're going to college yet?
There's so many choices. I'm still not sure.
Well, I've decided to attend the University of New Mexico. It's the only Research One university in the state. It's the flagship, and their academic programs are among the...
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to light and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
To meet your 2023-2024 Artesia Bulldogs.
My name is Nia Estrada. I'm a senior. I play guard. My parents are Tim and Danielle Estrada.
And now it's time to meet your 2023-2024 Artesia Bulldogs.
My name is Nia Estrada. I'm a senior. I play guard. My parents are Tim and Danielle Estrada. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite teacher is Coach Mondragon, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is winning.
My name is Zane Bays. I'm a junior. I play shooting guard. My parents are Whitney Bays. My favorite subject in school is probably language. My favorite teacher is Miss Kaufman. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name's Charlie Campbell. I'm a sophomore. I play guard. My parents are Jeanette Palmer and Charlie Campbell. My favorite subject is history. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Ricky Armendariz. I'm a senior. I play post. My parents are Diane Rodriguez and Ricky Armendariz. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite teacher is Miss Wachter. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is just all the traditions and support we get from the community.
My name is David Hammond. I'm a senior. I play point guard. My parents are David and Stephanie Hammond. My favorite subject is science. My favorite teacher is Miss Carlo. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Trent Eglund. I'm a sophomore. I play post. My parents are Tracy and Tara Eglund. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite teacher is Miss Barley. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is all the support we get from the community.
My name is Matthew Hafliger. I'm a senior. I play point guard. My parents are Mark and Shirley Hafliger. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite teacher is Miss Burnett. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the community support.
My name is Clay Kincaid. I'm a sophomore. I play post. My parents are Tammy and Mark Kincaid. My favorite subject is history, and my favorite teacher is Coach Wright. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is all the support we get from the community.
Tasted so good. Try it now.
It's the year-end closeout sale at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Right now, save up to $8,000 off MSRP on remaining in-stock 2023 GMC Sierra 1500s. Or take advantage of GM Financial's rates as low as 0.9% for well-qualified buyers.
Hey everyone, Robbie Ballou here with Faith Baptist Church, and I want to extend a personal invite to you
to Guy
on
Chevrolet
December.
Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Happy holidays from HF Sinclair. It's the time of the year for family gatherings, travel in Turkey, and holiday celebrations. Everyone at HF Sinclair encourages you to celebrate and enjoy the holidays safely. Don't drink and drive. Follow the rules of the road, and most of all, take time to remember the reason for the season. Slow down and take a moment to really enjoy this time of year. From your friends and neighbors at HF Sinclair, proud to be a part of this wonderful community.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Dress up your home for the holiday season with help from Sun Country Homes and Gardens in Artesia. Nora and Marty have stocked the store with vibrant poinsettias in many different colors and sizes, along with live potted Christmas trees and beautifully decorated artificial trees. Sun Country Homes and Gardens is open Tuesday through Saturday and will stay open Friday till 7 p.m. for shopping and hot cocoa. Along with cold weather plants, flowers, and trees, find unique home decor and gifts, such as New Mexico-made lavender products from Los Poblanos, handmade Christmas ornaments, holiday rugs, and more. Happy holidays from Sun Country Homes and Gardens, 2707 South 1st Street, Artesia.
Hey everyone, Robbie Ballou here with Faith Baptist Church, and I want to extend a personal invite to you on December 20th. Hey everyone, Robbie Ballou here with Faith Baptist Church, and I want to extend a personal invite to you on December 24th at 4 p.m. Come join us for our Christmas Eve service. Scripture tells us that Jesus came, he was born as a babe, and the angels declared, "For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior." And we need to come and worship during this Christmas season the Savior that was born. So again, I want to personally invite you as a family, come worship Christmas, 4 p.m. on Christmas Eve right here at Faith Baptist Church.
Wilbanks Trucking Services offers full benefits, including medical, dental, vision, 401k, and housing for out-of-town employees. For more information on career opportunities, please call 575-746-6318 or online at wilbanks.us. Wilbanks Trucking Services is an equal opportunity employer.
Check it out. Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bulldog Pit here in Artesia, New Mexico on this Friday evening. This is Robbie Ballou, joined by my partner Joby Hodling, and we got some basketball action for you between the Artesia Bulldogs and what is the Valencia, what are
Jaguars.
they? Thank you.
Yes,
I knew
sir.
that. Valencia Jaguars. Coming into tonight, the Jaguars come in ranked 10th, Joby, on Max Preps. Artesia ranked 11th, so you got number 10 and 11 going at it. You can give a little bit of that history in just a minute between these two teams. But Jaguars also coming in tonight
4-2.
4-2 on the year. Okay.
Yep.
You want to do that?
Sure. The Jaguars have played more games than we have, and they played a couple of, let's see, at least one common opponent. They defeated Deming 60-20 in their first game back in late November. Of course, the Artesia boys didn't play till the City of Champs Classic just last week, so they've only played their 3 games, which were all in that tournament. And now here on Friday night, playing in their 4th game of the season, they played Valencia has played Deming, St. Michael's Academy. It's Academy for Technology and the Classics at the school in Albuquerque, and they lost to them. They played Los Alamos win, Del Norte win, and then their last game was just Tuesday, and it was a loss to Robertson. The Bulldogs, of course, played in their tournament. They defeated Deming, they defeated Lovington, and then fell to the winner of the tournament, the Rio Rancho Rams.
We're watching the highlight video right now of the Artesia Bulldogs. They play before the home games and before the introductions. But looking forward to a good game tonight. Just by the way, we also got another game tomorrow here in Artesia, right here at the pit at 2:30. The Artesia Bulldogs will be taking on Valley tomorrow, 2:30. So we've got games tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, these guys were playing Valencia tonight, Valley tomorrow, as you said, Robbie, and these were our two opponents last year in the playoffs. We defeated Valencia, I believe, in the quarterfinal round, and then fell to the eventual state champion, the Valley Vikings, in the state semifinal round. So when I talk
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
Okay. Well, I think we're back, but I don't hear me. Go ahead. I can hear. All right, folks, we are having some problems with one of our boxes here on the desk, and it just lost power on it, and we were messing with it, and it came back on. We don't know why, so hopefully it doesn't do it again. Let's go through the starting lineups real quick for both teams. Starting for the Valencia Jaguars, number 2, Damian Estrada. He is a 6'2 senior. Number 3, Jared Porter. He's a 5'11 sophomore, and he plays guard, and Estrada, doesn't have his position. Number 12, Jorge Zuniga. He's a 5'5 senior, plays guard. Number 20, Isaiah Rodriguez. He's a 5'10 junior. He's a forward. And number 34, Diego Baeza. He plays center. He's a sophomore, and he stands at 6 foot. And then for the Artesia Bulldogs tonight, starting number 4, David Hammond, 5'10 senior, guard. Number 21, Nia Estrada, 5'11 senior, guard. Number 22, Diego Wesson, 5'10 senior. He plays guard. Number 24, Philip Finley, 6'1 senior, plays guard. And number 52, Enrique Armendariz, a 6'3 senior, and he'll play center tonight. And with the call, here is Joby Hodling. All right, the Bulldogs, if you're watching on the radio, wearing their white uniforms with the orange numbers and outlines. Valencia wearing their, it's a red, and they got white numbers, and then the tip is not won by anybody, so they'll re-tip as both guys went up. It was Finley Rascon jumping against Estrada for the Jaguars. It's going to be won by the Jaguars. Pulling it down is number 12, Zuniga. He'll come across the timeline, get it to Estrada, picked up by Philip Finley Rascon as he goes around to the right side. Out top, he goes back to Zuniga. Zuniga to their big man, number 34, is Baeza. They swing it around the top, go back to Baeza. He's met, shot up no good, and then a good rebound there by Valencia. Flying in there between two Bulldogs was Rodriguez. So they'll reset their offense. Bulldogs playing their normal man-to-man defense as they go to the left side. Tries to go to the baseline, drops back, shoots a three. It's there. Nice shot by Estrada.
Deep left corner, just a jump shot, too. Not a set shot for his three. That was pretty.
3-0. Jaguars over the Bulldogs here early, 7:14 and counting. And then Hammond loses the ball. Turnover on the Bulldogs. Coming out of there with it was number 12, Zuniga. He flies down the court, hands it off to the big man. His shot up, no good. And there's a good rebound by Ricky Amendadas.
I think Estrada made him change that shot a little bit as he came flying through there for the block.
All right, so Hammond pulls it up. They're going to run a play. Coach Mondragon tells him. Goes over to the right side to Diego. Diego goes around the screen, tries to, gets hung up. He goes into the lane, puts a shot up. It rolls around, no good. Coming out of there with the rebound is Porter for the Jaguars, and they get it back to Estrada. He'll come across the court. Rascon to pick him up. Goes to Porter. Porter on the right side, goes into the lane, kicks it. Zuniga with the ball, spins, goes up, puts a shot up. It's going to be no good. And Amendadas with his second defensive board. Gets it to Hammond. He flies down the court into the right side. Shot up, and it spins out, no good. And there is Baeza again with the rebound for the Valencia Jaguars. He'll hand it off to Estrada, who's going to slow it down. So we had a pretty quick pace there for 2 or 3 possessions. Estrada slows it down. Finley Rascon picks him up, kind of the left side, spins it over to Porter. Porter to the right side to Zuniga, just standing out there with Nye on him. Go out top to Baeza. Now he'll take it over to the left side. Rodriguez back out top to Estrada. Swing it over. The big man's going to shoot a three. It's going to be no good. And coming out of there with the rebound is Diego Wesson. And then the Bulldogs turn it over, their second turnover.
Streaking down that left side, now Estrada was going. Diego gave him a no-look pass, and it was just out in front of him. He couldn't catch up to it.
So Valencia still leads 3-0. 5:50 to go here in the first period as, again, the Bulldogs putting on some good pressure defense. They barely get it in time. And up the right side, the left side, hands it off to Zuniga. He tries to drive in. He's cut off. They get it back out to Estrada. And Estrada lets the offense get set up here. Swings it over to Zuniga, right wing. Nye waiting on him. Now he goes to Baeza, way out beyond the 3 on the left side. Swing it to the right side again to Zuniga. Now at top, three-pointer is up, no good. Tipping it out was Enrique, but it goes out of bounds off of him. So it'll be Valencia basketball.
Checking in for the Bulldogs is Campbell and need our roster. Who else? It was Watkins and, gosh, Kincaid. Thank you. I'll get it together.
So it's Valencia basketball. Zuniga to number 22 who checked in for Valencia, Tafoya. Back out to the top to Rodriguez, over to the right side to Estrada. Estrada picked up out there by Finley Rascon. Now to Porter. Porter swings it over to Tafoya. Tafoya picked up. He's their big man right now as he came in for number 34, Baeza. Clay Kincaid out on him. That was a walk, and he might have got away with one there, but a good steal coming out of there with it for the Bulldogs is Charlie Campbell. He's going to take it all the way and be fouled.
Good job by Campbell. He gave kind of a slow stay, just slowed up a little bit. Drew the defender to him, and then he just blew right by him. Went up for the shot and missed it, but he'll go to the line. So good move by Campbell.
Campbell, one of the sophomores on the varsity. He and there's 4 of them, I believe, and 2 of them are in right now, Kincaid and Charlie. First shot is up, in and out, no good.
Bulldogs can't buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, still 3-0, almost 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes have come off the clock. Valencia just subbed in number 5, Jordy Guerron. Taking a seat, Isaiah Rodriguez. Second shot is up and good for Charlie Campbell. Bulldogs putting on that full court. Bulldog fans wanted to walk there, didn't get it. Watkins switches. No, they stay on it. Finley Rascon will charge in. They're going to call a foul on Phillip on the drive by Estrada.
A lot of speed on the court right now, Joby. Both teams.
Yeah, we're a lot bigger than them, but they're really fast. And Coach alluded to that this afternoon in the interview as that ball is knocked out by Philip Finley Rascon, that they're really quick. Of course, we're really quick too, and so we have the size advantage. But, yeah, a lot of speed on the court. Oh, a foul called. That was called on number 3. And that's Jared Porter. His first, and the second team foul. The Bulldogs, Rascon will get it in to Campbell. They go on the left side, swing it out top to Rascon, and he's going to have that ball stripped away from him. And they're going to call a jump ball, and it will be Bulldog basketball. He might have got a little bit lackadaisical there, Rob. He didn't realize he was going to be so quick on him.
Well, they got really quick hands. That's about the third time they've gotten into the ball on the, the guard that had the ball. So checking in for the game, Nia Estrada's coming back in for Finley.
All right, Watkins will key it in on the right side. Goes over to the corner to Wesson. Back to Watkins, outside to Campbell. And they're playing a man-to-man too, but they're sagging a lot, trying to keep our big men covered up down there. Nia Estrada on the left wing will kick it out top. Watkins drives in, puts up a little teardrop runner. No good. Good job there by the Bulldogs, Clay Kincaid. He tipped that out, and Diego Wesson comes down with the rebound, and then he gets fouled on the shot. Right? Oh, I just saw them all running off. I looked down to put the stat down, and so Diego will shoot 2. Third team foul, 4:04 to go here in the first period. He could tie it up if he makes them both, but the first one off the front of the rim. This was one of our downfalls last Saturday, Robbie. If we'd have made our free throws, they would have beat Rio Rancho for the championship game. Just had a tough time, and we talked about that, Coach and I did, and attributed a lot of it to the legs. Just not quite under us yet.
David Hammond will check in for Diego Wesson.
So the Bulldogs he made the second free throw, so it's 3-2 with 4:04 to go. Good defense here by the Bulldogs. He did just get it in. So Damian Estrada, picked up by Nia Estrada of the Bulldogs. He's going to go into the left side, throw up a little runner. It's going to be in and out, no good. Gets his own rebound. What a good rebound, and Kincaid was tied up with him. They're going to call that on Clay, it looks like.
Yeah, he reached around him. Good position by Estrada. He followed his shot, went in there, got the rebound, and Kincaid had him from behind. First foul on Kincaid, second team foul on Artesia.
All right, they get the ball, trying to get it in. They're going to just barely get it in once again, all the way out to get her on. He'll get it back over to Estrada. Now Porter out top, picked up by Campbell. Porter had it tipped away by Campbell, but he gets it over to the left side, driving in that baseline, kick it back out. And Porter puts up a three and buries it.
Wow, Campbell was slow getting over there to cover him and just got that shot off, set three.
All right, Hammond bringing the ball down, swings it over to Estrada. Left side, out to Campbell. Campbell drives in. He's going to kick it. Hammond for three. It looks good, but it's going to be short. Coming up high for the rebound is Estrada. The Jaguars lead 6-2, 3:10 and counting to go in the first period. He's going to stop shooting an NBA three, and he buried it.
I watched him during warm-up, Joby. That was from 5 feet behind the three-pointer, and he was hitting them during warm-up, so not afraid to take them.
Got a good smooth jumper.
Well, it's a 6'2 guard, too.
Yeah. Campbell's going to shoot a 17-footer on the right block. No good. Good rebound there by Watkins. He puts it up and in.
Good job by Watkins. I mean, he went up high and got that, went straight back up with it over a Jaguar.
Jaguars have it in the backcourt. Still haven't got it across. Watkins playing good defense on Zuniga, but he'll spin it into the left side now out top. Swing it up. He'll shoot that. We've got to watch that shooter. As Estrada tries to drive, drops back, he buries another one. Three now for Estrada.
Yeah, that's his third one, and we're going to have to play him like a boxing one or something. We're going to have to get somebody on him all over the court.
Just face him up and just stay with him. Don't even look at anybody else.
Yeah.
All right, so Hammond will bring the ball down. Bulldogs down by 8 now. Estrada has 9 points, all 3 three-pointers to lead all scorers, 2:05 and counting. Campbell on the right wing. Going to drive, spin, kick it over to Hammond on the left wing. Now he'll drive in, and then he'll back it back out. The Bulldogs are going to reset here. Coach Mondragon calls a play, looking for a screen on the left side by Kincaid. He gets it. Hammond puts up a 15-footer, and he buries it.
That's a good screen by Kincaid. Nice jump shot by David. Did not hesitate.
And now a turnover. Bulldogs force that. It'll be Bulldog basketball. And so
Isaiah Rodriguez checking in for Valencia, along with number 34, Baeza. And Finley coming in for the Bulldogs, along with Wesson.
Yep.
Yeah. And Reiki Armendariz.
All right, Watkins the kid in, right side baseline, gets it into Philip Finley, a little 14-footer's good.
There we go. We're hitting them now. We missed them the first 3 minutes, but they're starting to hit their shots.
All right, the Bulldogs still playing good, tough man-to-man full-court defense. Estrada gets it down. He'll go into the left side. Underneath he goes, and that's off of them. I think it is. Baez is who he's saying I didn't touch it, but they said he did, so it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, Baez came out and set that pick, and then he just rolled to the basket, and he tried to hit him on the backside back there, but I think it was Armendariz that got a hand up, and then Baeza hit it. So
Zuniga checks back into the ballgame, and Estrada gets his first break, so their scorer is on the bench right now. Their scorer so far here in this ballgame. Hammond on the right side. He goes to Finley. He skips it over to Watkins. His three-point shot is off the rim, no good. It's tipped out. Watkins tries to get it, still fighting for it, and let's see if they called the foul on him, and I believe they did. So Jaron Watkins, his first foul.
A lot of big bodies going up for that rebound and slamming into each other underneath the basket.
All right, it'll be 12-8. Valencia's score has been, Bulldogs have gotten back into the game here, only down by 4. As Zuniga gets it to, and there looked like a walk or maybe a block, but not called.
Student section thought it was too.
Yep. There's another one, but then they didn't call that one either. All right, they're going to, Wesson is really covering up Rodriguez, and now, a travel, he forced a travel.
That's great defense by Wesson, just moving his feet. I think they might be used to driving around some people, and they're not getting around our defenders. They're doing a great job moving their feet and staying in front of them.
Yeah, we're every bit as quick as they are, and they're really quick.
Yep. Tafoya will check in for the Jaguars, and Porter will have a seat.
All right, Hammond gets it in from Rascon, he'll go up, start to fade to the left side. Now he's going to go more middle as they call a play. Gets it over to Watkins. Watkins out top to Finley Rascon. He drives. He's got an open lane. He'll put it up. No good, but and they called that offensive. Man, I guess he did a good job sliding over in front of him.
Yeah, Finley, that was set up all the way as Diego Wesson and Armendariz were on the other side, clearing the right side of the paint. And that was set up for him to drive.
That's the second foul on Finley Rascon.
As we got Estrada checking back in for Valencia and Campbell in for Armendariz for the Bulldogs.
So we have 5 guards on the floor like they do now. And again, doing a good job just playing man-to-man pressure defense. Now Estrada will back up to wait on Estrada. Nye waiting on Damian of Valencia, down to 14 seconds. So Nye now going to come out on him a little bit more. Going to run a screen. He's going to go back to Porter. His three-point shot is good.
That was a good setup. We're worried about Estrada. And both defenders came out on him and left Porter open. All right, folks, that's the end of the first period. Valencia leads the Bulldogs 15-8. We're going to take a break. Be back for second quarter.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia is your local dealership for construction equipment, both for rental and purchase. We have a full service department and parts department to provide the equipment, parts, and service you rely on.
With brands like Linkbelt, Hyundai, JCB, XCMG, and more, we want to be your primary choice for all of your equipment, sales, rentals, service, and parts. If you're looking for a specific part, come see us first.
Cisco Equipment carries a solid line of new and used equipment for rent and for sale, including excavators, loaders, telehandlers, backhoes, skidsters, and more. We proudly serve southeastern New Mexico, and we offer multiple locations in Texas so that no matter where your job is, we're here to help you get the job done.
Stop in and see us today at 1706 South 1st Street or give us a call at 575-748-1314.
We look forward to earning your business. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, a proud supporter of your Artesia Bulldogs.
All right, welcome back to the pit. Valencia leads Artesia 15-8. Joby, real quick, what do you think about that first quarter?
Well, Valencia shot the lights out. They've got 5 three-pointers. That's all they've got. They have no 2-point buckets. They haven't been able to drive. You pointed out that our guys are as quick as they are, so they're not doing much penetrating, but they're shooting the three-pointers really well. 5 of them, 3 of them from Estrada and 2 of them from Porter. All right, Estrada with the ball in the backcourt. We put a taller guy on him in Charlie Campbell. They're about the same height as you pointed. He's not too much shorter. As you pointed out, Estrada is 6'2". Come out top, swing it over to the left side to Porter. Porter out top to Baeza. Swing it back over to Zuniga. Tafoya. Oh, that's Estrada. Had it partially blocked, but then he follows his own rebound and knocks it down.
Yeah, kind of went up in the air, he let it bounce, and then he got the ball, went straight back up with it.
All right, so Hammond out top to Nye. Swing it over to Diego. Diego down underneath. Enrique's going to back in, but he's not going to go. Campbell puts it on the floor, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like that's going to be on number 2, Estrada.
Good job by Campbell. He thought about shooting it, but Estrada was right there on him, so he took that dribble and turned his back, tried to back him down. He reached around him. First foul on Estrada.
So the first foul of the second period as well. Campbell, to a cutting, and he's fouled. That's Diego Wesson. He came cutting in and was fouled on the shot.
Wesson is very physical on the court, and what he stands at about 5'10", what they got him listed at, but he plays about 6'2". He plays really big under there.
He's about 190 is what his weight, and he's very physical.
But his mentality though is like, I'm going to go in, and he uses his body well underneath the basket.
Yep.
Like drawing fouls like that too, but very strong kid.
And we had the pleasure of watching him play. He was a starting middle linebacker for 3 years, I believe, for the Bulldogs, and 2-time state champ, and he's all state, all district, and he was all south. Well, they don't call that anymore. It's a green. Yeah. He was the red. First shot is up and no good for him.
We got number 11 checking in for Valencia, and that is Henry. He comes in for Tafoya.
Second free throw is up, and this time good. So he's now 2 for 4 in the ball game. And again, the Bulldogs putting on fantastic. They can't do that. Oh, he called the timeout before.
Wow.
All right, so we'll take a timeout as well. 7:12 to go here in this first half.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
All right, welcome back, folks. Valencia 17, Artesia 9, 7:12 left here in the first half. On the court for the Bulldogs is Wesson, Armendariz, Estrada, Hammond, and Campbell.
We're going to change up. We're not going to have it. We're going to have a trapping half-court trap. They're going to get it back in the backcourt, still trying to get it across timeline, which they do. Porter is trapped over there, but he gets it over to Zuniga out top. Back to Porter. He's going to shoot an NBA three. Off the front of the rim, no good, but he goes and gets the rebound. Bulldogs a little caught on their feet there, a little flat on their feet. He followed a shot and chased it to the corner. Zuniga picked up by Wesson. He's going to come to the top there, and then he goes to his right, picks up his dribble, flips it over to number 11. That's Henry. Henry down underneath. Left baseline out top. Aiza for three. It's going to be off, and there's Enrique Amendadas with his third rebound. Up the floor comes Hammond, gets it to Campbell. His three-point shot is good.
There we go. I mean, great job by Hammond. Drew the defender to him, kicked it to a wide-open Campbell.
Underneath, they kick it back out. Boy, they had a breakaway against the Bulldogs' defense, but Nia Estrada gets the rebound on the missed shot.
Yeah,
he'll bring it up the court.
Give Armendariz half of that for blocking out and tipping it to him.
All right, the Bulldogs setting up their offense. 6:05 and counting. Bulldogs down by 5, 17-12. Estrada and then do a double screen. He goes to the right side, picks up his dribble, goes to Enrique, and they called offensive on Ricky Amendadas.
Yeah, that's tough because it got it in. Ricky turned and went to his right. I mean, it's not like he went right into him. So that's a tough call on Armendariz. That's his first foul. First team foul on the Bulldogs. And checking in for the Bulldogs is Watkins. Also, we got Kincaid in there now.
All right, so the Bulldogs back in their half-court trap as Porter picks up his dribble, goes back. They're going to kick it down to number 5. Bulldogs had him trapped, but he gets out of it. Watkins, who checked in, is on Porter. Porter drives, lays it up and in.
Boy, Porter's a good player. You can just tell by watching him this quarter and a half. I mean, he hits the threes and a nice drive there in the taller players.
All right, so Hammond goes to the right side. Wesson on the right wing looking, kicks it out top. Watkins looked at the three. Now he'll drive into the lane, throws up a shot, and they're going to call offense again. Offensive foul.
Wow. Huron set up well under there. He saw him driving in there, so he set it up, and Watkins he went up in the air and landed on him.
That is his second here in the ball game. Bulldogs back to their man-to-man press defense as Porter will bring it up. Porter with 8 points and Estrada with 11, and that's all their points. Right now, Estrada not on the floor. Oh, yeah, he checked back in. His shot is partially tipped, but he makes it go in.
Did a good job giving a head fake in there. He had Kincaid right on him. Kincaid got about 4 or 5 inches on him, but he still did a good job head faking and using the glass.
21-12 Valencia. Hammond swings it over to Campbell. Campbell out top to Diego. He drives, puts up a jumper. It's going to be long, and Baeza with the rebound, gets it to Estrada. Up the left side he comes. He goes that's a walk. Are they going to call a foul? They're going to call a foul on the floor. He got, I guess, a foul before the walk, so that's called on Campbell. That's going to be his first foul.
We got number 12, Matthew Haflinger, and Nia Estrada checking in the game for Hammond and Watkins.
Valencia basketball. Damian Estrada will key it in on the left side baseline. Still looking. Oh, it's kicked by Campbell, so they'll redo. 21-12 Valencia. They've led the entire game, I think. Hit a three and then haven't been behind yet. Keying it in this time will be Zuniga on the left side baseline. And referee says stop, so a little bit of shoving going on down there, trying to get position. All right, Estrada against Campbell. Campbell playing pretty good defense. He backs up. His shot is up and no good. Campbell with the rebound.
Great defense by Campbell. He gave him a spin move, and then there's a steal, Joby.
Yeah, Estrada takes it away. That's a turnover on the Bulldogs. And his shot no good. It's tipped out, but we're going to have a foul called on Campbell, so he gets 2 quick ones. And Estrada right there gets the steal and then the foul on him.
Tough shot. Estrada put it up there and missed it, and then got his own rebound. And as we always say, Campbell came in swinging at it. If he hadn't swung at it, he wouldn't have got the foul called. Coming in for the Bulldogs is Bishop, and also number 20. He come in for the Rodriguez comes in for the Jaguars.
And Estrada will get another break over there. So far he's got 9. He's got 13 points, does Damian Estrada for Valencia, as they kind of clean up some sweat.
Second foul on Campbell. 14 foul on the Bulldogs with 4:22 left in the second quarter.
Rodriguez will key it in, this time on the right side baseline. Looking, still looking. And he gets it into Baeza. Baeza kicks it back to Rodriguez. He goes into the lane, throws up a runner. It's going to be no good. Up high for the rebound is Clay Kincaid.
There was no question about that rebound. He was a foot above everybody else.
Hafliger now running the point. Goes to the right side to Wesson. Wesson trying to feed it down there. Outside to Estrada. He looked at a 3, didn't take it. Kicks it to the corner. Hafliger up and good.
Nice shot by Matthew. Just wide open. Good find by Nia Estrada.
So the Bulldogs back within 6 as Zuniga spins it over to Giron. He's picked up there by Diego Weston on the left side, and then Bishop with great defense against Rodriguez. As he tries to drive, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Giron. Now over to Porter. Porter, the other leading scorer. In fact, the only 2 that have scored is Porter and Estrada. Porter drives into the lane, throws up a runner. That should have been, they've been calling that on the other end, but another great rebound by Kincaid. He rips it out of there. Gets it to Diego. Diego drives into the lane. He loses the handle. He's going to get it back maybe. And then it's going to be still him on the ground, so they're going to call a jump ball, and the Bulldogs will retain possession.
Boy, Diego, he's on the ground. There's 3 or 4 Jaguars around him all reaching for it, and he just kept fighting for it. So we got number 11 checking in, Jordan Henry for the Jaguars. Also, Bustilios checking in for them.
All right, so Bulldog basketball. Bishop keyed in. He's going to go to Kincaid, and there's a turnover on the Bulldogs. That's their 3rd as it goes out of his hands. Coming down is Bustillos. Bustillos will keep the dribble, kick it outside to Zuniga. Zuniga picked up by Bishop. Drives, stops, puts up a 3, and it's going to be no good. Chasing down the rebound, but letting it go out of bounds was Hafliger, so it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Well, there's a lot going on the court right now, Joby. Kincaid and Bays are going after it under the goal, and Armendariz is coming in. They are. And then the guards are just all over each other right now. A lot of hand checking, a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. But they're letting them play physical.
So Bulldog basketball after the turnover, which was the 5th on the Jaguars. Hammond comes down the floor. They've been saying in their man-to-man defense, he's going to hand it off. They're going to run a little 3-man. Nope, he goes over to the right side to Hafliger. Now he goes out top to Ricky Almendares, swings over to the left side, driving down the left baseline, put up a jumper, up and in.
That's pretty. He didn't drive in as far that time. They were waiting for the charge again. So Diego stopped about 3 feet out, just put it off the glass.
Bulldog fans wanted to travel or something there. Shot is changed by Ricky Almendares. And coming out of there with the rebound is Diego Weston for his 3rd. He drives up the floor. Oh, and then he throws it away. Darn.
Oh. Tried to give a jump pass across court to Haflinger and threw it behind him, and he couldn't get the pass.
Bulldogs back within 4. They're the closest they've been now. Actually, it was 3-2 at one time.
Bishop will check in for Wesson.
And Estrada came back in for Valencia. He's got something in his nose, so he must have had a bloody nose.
Yeah, he got an elbow underneath when he drove a while ago.
Bishop tries to fight through a screen, can't. Estrada goes back to Baez, and then Bishop with a great steal. He's going to get it ahead to Hammond. Hammond goes on the right side, up and no good, but there's Baez. Oh, Ricky Almendares with the foul. That'll be his 2nd.
Good up by David Hammond, just didn't get it high enough on the board. Armendariz, good hustle coming down the court, came flying in there, but came over the back of somebody. Kincaid will check in for Armendariz. That's the 2nd foul on Enrique. 15th foul on Bulldogs, so they'll shoot 2.
Does Haflinger have 3 fouls? He didn't have any fouls, I didn't think, but they got him. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. He's got 3 points. I was looking up the big board, and my eyes weren't working right. That don't surprise me.
I don't know. It shows Enrique with 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I was confused.
Banks at home does number 11 for the first free throw. Jordan Henry with the point now. He's the only other Valencia Jaguar that has scored in the ball game. 22-17. Second free throw up and coming. And it's good as well.
You know, we had that the other night. As number 12 checks in, Zuniga checks in the game for Henry. But the Bulldogs, in the girls' game, there was 2 girls that handled most of the scoring the other night when the girls lost that game. And now we got 2 Valencia Jaguars doing most scoring.
Hammond to Estrada on the left wing, looking. He's going to drive into the left side, get it to Haflinger. It's tipped out. Bishop tries to get it, but it's knocked out of bounds by Valencia.
That's one of those you kind of wish Nye would have took that shot. He was looking to dish it underneath, but he had a wide open, about 12-footer.
All right, now down on the baseline is Bishop. Turnaround is no good, and they're going to call a foul. Is he saying on the floor? Looked like it was during the shot. Foul's going to be on number 20, Rodriguez.
Henry will check in the game for Rodriguez. That's Rodriguez's third team foul on the Valencia Jaguars.
Diedrich will key it in on the left baseline, looking, going to get it into the corner. Haflinger for 3, and he buries it.
You got to love that because they're double teaming Kincaid underneath so they can't just throw it to him, and that leaves somebody open. They found him. Great shot by Haflinger.
All right, so he's going to drive on the right side as Estrada spins in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Another big rebound for Clay Kincaid. That's his 3rd. He'll get it to Hammond. Hammond pushes it up the floor quickly. On the right side, in the lane, kicks it. Haflinger for 3, buries it.
Somebody's on fire right now. Matthew Haflinger just sitting out there hitting the 3s. Crowd getting into it. Tied up, Joby.
Tied it up. Hammond with his 2nd assist. Estrada looking to go somewhere, goes over to the left side to Bustillos. Bustillos on the left side. Puts it on the floor. Kincaid just waiting on him back by the 3. Now Estrada way outside. Bishop on him. He drives in the lane, goes by him, puts it up. That's going to be a charge. Oh, so they've been, so it looked like a charge on us every time, and that time not.
I think they called a foul before that because they called it on number 30, which is Bishop.
Okay.
So they called it on him before what we saw as a charge.
Okay. So not a shooting foul, then it's on the floor.
That's the first foul on Bishop. But 5 fouls, so they'll go to the line, right?
That's right. So even though it was on the floor, the 5th foul puts him on the line to shoot 2. And I don't know how he's shooting them.
He was driving.
That's the foul was on the floor?
Yes.
When he was driving?
Yes.
Got you.
Yes.
So Estrada shooting. First one's up and good.
Wesson will check in for Matthew Haflinger.
Boy, I wouldn't pull him right now.
No.
That's the 14th point for Estrada as he gets a chance for 15 here. Shot up. Shot good.
And we'll have Baeza checking in for Bustillos.
47.7 seconds to go in the half. Boy, this has been a fast first half. I think we've only had 2 timeouts, so a lot of basketball played quickly here. You talked about how fast. Hammond goes right into the lane, kick it to the corner or to the right wing, and there's a 3.
All right, that's what the Bulldogs are doing. They're going to leave them open, drive it in, kick it out, and hit the 3s, and they're doing it right now, Joby.
Diego Wesson buried that one. Great assist for David Hammond as he drives up the court. Number 12 does. Zuniga. Hammond picks him up, and then Estrada takes it. They're going to say it's off of him. He thought it was off of Damian Estrada on the second touch, but off the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and I was right there and immediately was pointing that it was off of him, but referee did not agree.
Bulldogs with their first lead, 26-25 after that Wesson 3-pointer. Bustillos stays on the court. He's going to go back into the back. Well, they don't throw it to him. Now they're trying to get it to Estrada. Estrada playing good defense now to Bustillos. He'll turn and get it back to Damian Estrada, picked up by Nye Estrada for the Artesia Bulldogs. He's stepping out on him. Down to 10 seconds, down to 9 seconds, holding the ball. Going to set up a double screen, kick it over to number 3. His 3-point shot from way downtown is good.
They set that up again. Oh.
That looked like it was going to be right off the bank.
All right, well, on that three-pointer by Valencia, they go up by 2 here at half, 28-26. We're going to get the halftime advertisements going. Joe will be back with some halftime stats.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. Being a mom of 2 boys, I know the struggle after a long day of trying to get dinner on the table. So let us take that off your to-do list. Come by and try our 10-piece feast. A 10-piece dark special with mashed potatoes, gravy, creamy coleslaw, 5 buttermilk biscuits, and a half-gallon beverage bucket of your choice for only $31.99. We will also now honor our competitors' coupons at our location. Yes, that's right. Save your gas from driving across town and bring their coupons to our store. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
Welcome back, folks. We're at halftime here at the pit in Artesia, Mexico. The Artesia Bulldogs trailing the Valencia Jaguars 26-28. If you're watching and listening tonight, thank you for watching and listening on KSVPTV.com or 990 AM radio, 93.7 FM, or KSVP YouTube or Facebook. However you're watching or listening tonight, we are glad that you're with us. We're going to get the Tate Branch halftime show going and be back with some stats.
Hey Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs! Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com. It's the big savings grocery sale at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Philadelphia cream cheese, 8 ounces, 2 for $5. Crisco cooking oil, 40 ounces, $3.98 each. Campbell's cream soup, chicken or mushroom, 5 cans for $5. And Tender Crust split top white bread, $1.38 a loaf at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Coca-Cola select flavors, 12-pack cans, 2 for $13 at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia.
Your savings will blossom with share certificates at Artesia Credit Union. Earn 5.5% APY with a minimum $10,000 deposit, 12-month term. This offer is for new deposits only and is federally insured by NCUA. Help your savings blossom with a 5.5% interest rate at Artesia Credit Union. Membership is open to all residents of New Mexico. To learn more, stop by Artesia Credit Union at 210 North 5th Street in Artesia or visit artesiacu.org.
Home healthcare is healthcare in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
right, Bulldog fans, we're back here at the half. Joby Hodling and Robbie Blue on the call. We're at Bulldog Pit. Valencia Jaguars lead the Artesia Bulldogs 28-26 here at the half. And so let me run through some stats for you. For the Jaguars, scoring-wise, Damian Estrada has been leading the way as he has 15 points to lead all scorers. Jared Porter also doing well. He's got 11. And then the only other Jaguar to score is Jordan Henry. He's got 2 free throws. So the Jaguars have 28 points, 26 of which are spread between Estrada and Porter. Jaguars turned the ball over 5 times in the first half. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Campbell has 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 fouls. David Hammond with 2 points. He's also got 3 assists and 1 takeaway. Matthew Heffliger, he's got 9 points. He went 3 for 3 from three-point land. Nia Estrada has a board and an assist. Diego Wesson has 7 points. He's got 3 rebounds. Jaron Watkins has 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 2 fouls. Philip Finley Rascon also has a 2-point field goal and 2 fouls as well. Dedrick Bishop, he's got a rebound and an assist. Clay Kincaid has 3 big rebounds, all 3 defensive, and he also has 1 foul. And Ricky Armandadas has 3 big rebounds as well and 2 fouls. The Bulldogs turned it over 4 times during the first half. It was 15-8 Valencia after 1, and here at the half, 28-26. We'll be back.
Southwest Printers is the place to go when you need anything printed.
Southwest Printers is a third-generation printing company. From letterheads to business cards and all types of invitations, books, and magazines. Our dedicated staff care about your project and work to get it right the first time, every time. Southwest Printers' design team makes your art stand out above the rest. Our printing team will handle your project like it's the only one in the shop. Let us print your signs, banners, window lettering, event tickets, invitations, and much, much more. Remember, Southwest Printers. If you can think it, we can print it.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
All residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Central Valley Electric Cooperative wants to remind you to decorate safely this holiday season. Don't be on Santa's naughty list. Avoid getting a lump of coal this year by making it a point to take care of yourself and those around you. Take time to decorate safely without skipping any safety steps. Visit the website cvecoop.org for tips on how to decorate safely. The employees, management, and Board of Trustees at Central Valley Electric Cooperative would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Hi, this is Social Norman. DWI is socially unacceptable. Nearly all drivers feel it's unacceptable to drink, then drive. Pedro walked home, by golly. His kids were there, and his wife Molly. He knew better than to drink and drive. He wanted to make it home alive. DWI, you have a lot to lose. Heed the warnings. You could kill or injure someone. You could lose your own life. Hand over your keys or your life. Make the right choice. Don't drink and drive. This message brought to you by the Eddy County DWI program.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. We're still at the half here. They put extra time on the clock, so we're going to run some more commercials here for you. But Artesia Valencia, 28-26, Valencia at the half. Thanks for tuning in here. We're on KSVP Radio, AM 990, 93.7 FM, KSVPTV.com, and we're out there in YouTube and Facebook land as well. KSVP Radio is our Facebook page, KSVP TV, our YouTube channel. So we're going to run some more commercials for you. About 5.5 minutes, we'll be back here for the second half. And I'm going to tell you why it went long. They've got the Seek First basketball kids here doing drills on the court. All right, we'll be back.
Southwest Printers is the place to go when you need anything printed on anything. Thanks to UV Unlimited, the anything you print is 100% waterproof, dishwasher safe, and virtually impossible to remove. Need your logo on items that are going to be out in the New Mexico sun or on virtually any hard surface? UV Unlimited from Southwest Printers can make sure that logo is bold and beautiful for years to come. Perfect for mugs, tumblers, ice chests, ceramic, tile, even golf balls. If you can think it, they can print it on anything. Southwest Printers, 110 North Penn in Roswell, and online at swprint.net.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpening & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpening & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Central Valley Electric Cooperative wants to remind you to decorate safely this holiday season. Don't be on Santa's naughty list. Avoid getting a lump of coal this year by making it a point to take care of yourself and those around you. Take time to decorate safely without skipping any safety steps. Visit the website cvecoop.org for tips on how to decorate safely. The employees, management, and Board of Trustees at Central Valley Electric Cooperative would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Hi, this is Social Norman. DWI is socially unacceptable. Nearly all drivers feel it's unacceptable to drink, then drive. Pedro walked home, by golly. His kids were there, and his wife Molly. He knew better than to drink and drive. He wanted to make it home alive. DWI, you have a lot to lose. Heed the warnings. You could kill or injure someone. You could lose your own life. Hand over your keys or your life. Make the right choice. Don't drink and drive. This message brought to you by the Eddy County DWI program.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're still at halftime, and we've got about 1 minute and 40 seconds left as the Seek First kids are finishing up. Good to watch them out there, Joby, and see them all doing all their drills and future Bulldogs out on the court at halftime.
Yeah, girls and boys. Looks like the little ones and then the upper level. So I don't know what those grades are. Maybe kindergarten through 5th. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But a good group of kids here for Seek First. And as you said, future Bulldogs all over the court.
So we had the privilege of calling the red-green games, the all-star games for football, small school and large school. And my daughter texted me the other night, and she said, I'm going to start calling him Toby. And I texted her back and said, what are you talking about? And she sent me a comment under one of the games, and it said, I really enjoy listening to Toby and Robbie. But then there was another one that said, I like Joby and the other guy. So you're going to be Toby and I'm the other guy.
Okay.
Is that all right?
That's fine with me. My name's, I've been called everything. I've been called Jody, Toby. You've called me a bunch of different names. Jacoby.
Coach. Oh, wait, that was Coach Wilburn.
I've been called Job. Job a lot, actually, growing up. People would shorten it down to Job.
My favorite is Hobie Jodeling.
Yeah, that's probably.
Hobie Jodeling.
Who knows? That's probably happened as well.
All right, folks. Players are back out on the court. Looks like Nia Estrada, Armendariz, Finley, Wesson, and Hammond will start the second half for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, our original starting 5, and Valencia is still on their bench talking about it.
Did Finley get in foul trouble? Because he didn't play much the second quarter. I don't remember him playing much.
Yeah, he has 2 fouls.
Okay.
Well, yeah, 2 fouls.
And on the court for the Jaguars, Estrada, Porter, Zuniga, Rodriguez, and Baeza.
And they're doing something a little different here. They're going to set a double screen. So we're double teaming Estrada. And so, that's going to be a turnover. Is going to getting it was Hammond. So the first half turnover was on Valencia. Hammond flies up the floor. Now he slows down, goes into the lane, kicks it to Estrada. Estrada down the left. Good job there by Ricky Armendariz as he rips that ball down, kicks it outside. Hammond over to the right side. Philip Finley Rascon back to Hammond. The Bulldogs reset. Great rebound.
Yeah, Armendariz fighting hard under there to get that rebound. Did a good job.
All right. Diego swings it over to the left side to Nye. Nye out top to Phillip. Back to the right side. Diego Wesson. He'll drive down the baseline. He's fouled. He slipped. But they're going to call a foul, I believe.
I think he got a knee.
Yep. So that call on number 12. That'll be his second.
So we got Rodriguez going to check in immediately for Tafoya.
All right, so the Bulldogs Estrada into Ricky Armendariz. He's going to get it back to Nye. Nye outside the right side to Hammond. Hammond picked up by Estrada. Now he'll back up. Looks over to Coach Mondragon, gets the play. Bulldogs coming out for a double screen. Hammond, then change your mind, kick it over to Estrada. Estrada puts it on the floor, starts to drive in. He's stopped. Back to Hammond. Hammond kicks it. Philip Finley Rascon with the ball. And now the Bulldogs, I think they're going to reset once again. Good quick feet by Valencia.
Yeah, good defense by them.
Diego on the left side, goes to Phillip, over to the right side now to Hammond, go underneath. It's tipped away. Baeza almost got the steal, but it goes off of him.
So it's always fun to watch the adjustments made at halftime. Right now, the Bulldogs really trying to work it inside.
And I'll tell you something for the radio listeners, Enrique and Baeza about the same size, both big men. As it's buried, Diego Weston with the 3.
Far right corner, had a pick over there set for him, a screen, got right behind it and buried that 3.
Bulldogs back on top, 29-28. As Estrada trying to get loose from Rascon, he finally does. He's way out top, kicks it over to Porter. Porter tries to drive. He hands it off to Zuniga, and then it goes out of bounds off of the Jaguars. Good defense, second turnover, Bulldog basketball.
And we're going to have a timeout, Joby, by the Jaguars. So we're going to take one also. 29-28, Bulldogs lead. 6:28 left here in the third quarter. We'll be back.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center invites you to Christmas at the Museum, Saturday, December 16th from 1 until 4 p.m. Come visit the museum to see the Christmas Village display. Take advantage of the photo nook. Enjoy hot cocoa. Take part in Christmas trivia, reindeer craft, and face painting. And your ugly sweaters are encouraged to be worn. That's Saturday, December 16th, 1 to 4, Christmas at the Museum at the Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center. Paid for by Artesia Lodgers Tax.
All right, the Bulldogs get the basketball after the Jaguar turnover. Good defense by the Bulldogs, and now we're going to have Diego running the point. Hammond will go down and run the 2 guard on the right side as Weston comes across the timeline. Goes around the screen. Good screen by Almendares into the corner. Hammond for three, and he buries it.
Bulldogs are hitting their threes tonight, Joby. That's the most I've seen them hit this year.
And the assist there goes to the big man, Enrique Almendares, as he went around that. Or no, it wasn't him. It was Diego Wesson with the assist. He went around the screen by Almendares. Porter drives in. His shot is blocked, but they're going to call a foul, and I think it's going to be on Nye.
It's interesting, right, because David Hammond came down on point, and the ball went out of bounds. They set up Wesson in that deep corner, hit the three. Then Wesson takes over point, and they set up Hammond in that deep right corner, and he hits the three. So everybody answering right now.
32-28 Bulldogs, biggest lead of the game for them, this 4-point advantage. With 5:55 to go here in the third period. First shot is up and good.
And it's the third foul on Enrique, so he'll be subbed in for by Kincaid. Also, Tafoya coming in the game.
So when Enrique goes out, Baeza leaves and vice versa. As they're matching up. Shot is up and no good. Long rebound is going to go to Philip Finley Rasconis. He comes firing out of there with it. His first board of the night as Hammond's now back in the point guard position. Goes over to the right side to Estrada. Estrada looking for a screen. He gets it. Comes over to Phillip, kick it over to the corner. Hammond goes in on the left baseline, goes up, and his shot no good. It was kind of changed. And coming out of there with the rebound. And then Philip Finley Rascon fighting for the ball. And they should call a jump ball, which they do. Bulldog basketball.
Good job by Finley. He saw that, kind of got in there. Hammond and Finley just creating havoc on this end of the court. Who checked in? Did I miss somebody?
No, just now.
Okay, Henry's going to check in for Zuniga.
All right, now Estrada's going to key it in on the left baseline for the Bulldogs. He's looking. Finally gets it in. Rascon puts it on the floor, goes in. Nice pass to Kincaid. It's stripped out of his hands, though, as he was going up, so it goes out of bounds. It'll remain Bulldog basketball.
Good recovery by Rodriguez because Kincaid was going to have a layup.
He gets it into Kincaid. His shot is short. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and one.
That's just a height advantage there. He's standing at 6'7", is what they got him listed at, right? And that's just almost too easy when he got a 6-footer guarding you, and then, Tafoya had to foul him. And he still made the shot. As we got Baeza checking back in the game. And number 5 coming in the game, Huron, and number 1 came into the game, Bustillos.
All right, Clark Kincaid for the old-fashioned three-point play. Bulldogs now lead 34-29. His shot is up and nothing but the bottom of the net.
So a good old-fashioned three-pointer by Kincaid.
They get it into Baeza. Kincaid right on him. Bulldogs playing that man-to-man pressure defense all the way down the floor as Bustillos trying to get by. And he almost took it out from behind him. Then he does. Great defense as Bustillos turns it over with just tremendous defense by Diego Wesson.
Yeah, Diego Wesson just back and forth. He was going right, then left and right, and Wesson right there with him and made him, dribble out of bounds, basically. Haflinger checks in. The ball game for Hammond for the Bulldogs.
So he'll run the point guard as he comes across the timeline, goes to the right side, hands it off to Diego. Diego out top, goes back over to Haflinger. Right wing, he's picked up over there by Zuniga, kicks it out top to Kincaid, spins it. Diego Wesson drives in, puts up a jumper. Nice shot.
And see that, he did it that time too. They set up for the charge, and he went up for the shot, and he faded to the right instead of straight into the defender.
Haflinger hounding Zuniga down the floor. He's on the right wing, way out beyond the three-point line. Looks for a screen from Estrada. They get it back to Estrada. And he was double-teamed for a minute. Rascon all over him. Stand right in his face. He drives to the right side. Shot up, no good. Do they call it on the shot or on the floor? Looks like it's going to be on the shot.
37-29. Boy, I didn't write. What was the halftime score?
28-26.
Yeah, Bulldogs come out strong here in this third quarter.
That's the third foul on Philip Finley Rascon. So he's leading in that category. He's got a tough job trying to guard Estrada, who just knocked that down.
He does. We got Rodriguez and Henry checking in for the Jaguars. Baeza and Peteron will have a seat.
Second shot coming up for Damian Estrada. Really good point guard for the Jaguars. He knocks them both down. He hadn't missed from the free throw line now. He's 4 for 4. Haflinger will bring it across with 4:25 to go. Looking over to coach. Now he gets the play, calls it out, goes to the right side. Bounce pass down to Kincaid. He's going to turn into it, put up the shot. That's going to be no good. Ball comes out of there to the Jaguars. So Estrada will bring it up the court. Philip Finley waiting on him. To the right side, he puts it in the middle of the floor, puts up a 15-footer, and it's good.
That's a beautiful crossover by him. Kind of fake to the right, crossed it over. Nice jump shot from the free throw line. He's fun to watch.
All right, so they're back within 4 now. Bulldogs 37, Valencia 33. Into the left corner to Estrada, back out to Finley, back over to the right side to Diego. He'll back it up now. They're into a 2-3 zone, so first time we've seen this zone. Go down to Kincaid, and we're going to have a foul on somebody pushing. That's going to be on Estrada. I think that's his third.
Yeah, it's Kincaid down there, so they're feeding him, trying to get to Kincaid, and Armadero's underneath, and they have the last 2 times. And just getting his body and hands all over Kincaid that time was Estrada. His second foul, 13th foul.
Yeah, I thought it was his third, but Robbie's right, it's his second.
So Foya will check in for the Jaguars.
37-33 Artesia. Artesia trying to get it in. Watkins looking. And now he's going to have to hurry. Gets it into Philip Finley, puts up a 12-footer, and that's off the backboard, no good. Coming down with it is Porter. He flies up the right side for the Jaguars. He'll stop and shoot. He kicks it into the corner, and Henry puts up the 3 and buries it.
Both teams got shooters, Joby. I mean, anybody on the court can hit at any time.
All right, Halfliger down the left side now kind of goes to the middle. He's picked up by Henry. Goes to the elbow. Now he opened. The pass is going to go off him. Bulldogs hope they don't turn it over. It stays in their possession.
Yeah, I don't think Matthew was expecting that as he went by there, and he kind of scooped it to him and didn't see it. So Baeza will check in for the Jaguars, and Tafoya will have a seat.
All right, so Watkins will go over right in front of the Bulldog bench. Looking to go down on the block. Whoa, man, he ran into Kincaid hard. Gave him the middle elbow and shoulder in his chest. Halfliger way out top, picked up by Henry, going to go over to Watkins. Watkins out top to Wesson. Wesson dribbles into the lane. He's going to throw up a shot. It's going to roll around and go, and one.
I'm telling you, Wesson he plays like he's 6'5" down there in the paint. I mean, there was 3 Jaguars went up on him, and he went up strong, got the shot off, got fouled, and it rolled around and went in.
39-36 Bulldogs, and Wesson will go to the line for the 3-point play.
It's the 3rd foul on Rodriguez. He'll take a seat, and Zuniga will check in for him. 14th foul on Valencia.
Egeland and Campbell check in for the Bulldogs. Missed free throw for Diego. He's now 2 for 5 from there. Estrada driving, gets around Campbell, goes into the lane, up and scores.
Wow, nobody cut it off, right? He kind of dribbled, and they're expecting somebody to come out on him. They didn't, so he just took it all the way.
39-38 Bulldogs. Wesson on the other end gets it out to Campbell. Campbell on the right wing. He'll drive into the lane. Oh, he's fouled, but no foul called. Back to Wesson over in front of the Bulldog bench. Now Charlie out top. As he backs up, they're going to call a play. Reset, 2:27 to go. Bulldogs by 1. Wesson on the right wing goes around the screen. He's going to drive in. It's no foul call. A lot of contact there. Wesson gets the ball. He's going to get it back to Watkins, and now timeout taken by Coach Mondragon.
Yeah, a lot going on there, but we're going to take a break. 39-38, Bulldogs lead by 1. 2:17 left in the 3rd period.
Your friends at Artesia Ford Sales have been doing their best to find a great selection of new and quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs so you can get what you need when you need it. While brand new vehicles may be hard to get, there are some great used vehicles out there if you know where to look. That's what the staff at Artesia Ford Sales does every day. Hunt down quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs so what you need is most likely on the Artesia Ford lot right now. Check out the website daily, or better yet, stop by and tell them what you're looking for and let them do the hunting for you. Artesia Ford Sales, helping folks get the vehicles they need for over 57 years.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. You're watching on KSVP, YouTube, Facebook, on the internet. We appreciate you watching. If you're listening, 990 AM, 93.7 FM, we appreciate you tuning in and listening tonight. Great game going on here between the number 10 team in the state, Valencia, and number 11, the Artesia Bulldogs. 39-38 here in the 3rd period.
I guess that's overall, right? That's overall. That's not 5A or 4A, is it?
I thought it was overall.
Okay, so that includes 5A, everybody.
No.
It's only for.
It's only for. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're 11th.
Tallis is ranked number 1 right now.
Okay. All right, Bulldogs get it to Kincaid. He's going to go underneath the Egeland. Shot up, no good. Valencia comes out there with it, but the Bulldogs tried it. Oh. And foul called on Estrada. Boy, tough foul there. It looked like we were at least going to tie him up or possibly get the steal, but a foul called.
First foul on Estrada.
Bulldogs putting on a half-court soft trap. As Estrada has the ball, he's going to get it ahead over to the corner to Henry. He'll pick it back outside to Porter. Porter back to Estrada, now to the left side. Boy, quick adjustment there, his feet, and then there's a three-pointer put up, and there's going to be a foul underneath the basket. Watkins was fouled.
Fouls on number 34, Diego.
So Eglin checked in the game for the Bulldogs, and that'll be the 5th team foul on the Jaguars, so the Bulldogs will go to the line to shoot 2.
And I think it's, it is Watkins. He'll shoot the 2 fouls. I was watching the guys coming up, but I forgot. I was like, where is he? He was already down here. Okay. And the coach for Valencia wanted somebody else shooting it.
They wanted Kincaid shooting it.
Well, either way, they're both good free throw
They
shooters.
are. And let Kincaid shoot it. That's fine.
Yeah, he usually knocks them down. First one is up and good for Jaron.
Now, wait a minute. Let Watkins shoot it.
Well, he's the one that hit the floor over there really hard, so I thought that he was the one getting the shots, and that's where he's at. Second free throw up, and it's going to be high off the rim, no good. Estrada up high for the rebound. So the Bulldogs now lead by 2, 40-38. Estrada working his way down the court. He goes by traffic, kicks it outside. Three-pointer from the top of the key is no good. It was a weird-looking rebound. Watkins gets it. Down the floor he comes to the right side, and Eglin up and in for the score.
Great hustle by Eglin. He got down the court. Watkins gets his eyes down the court, sees him, lays it off the glass, takes the foul, and go to the line. Good job by the sophomore.
So the Bulldogs back up by 4 now, 42-38 with a a chance for the three-point play coming up.
Hudron will check in for Henry.
The lefty, sophomore, shot up, and this one's going to be long into the left side. Coming down with it is Estrada. He'll push it up the floor, run into 2 Bulldogs. Now he's going to be hounded over there by 2 Bulldogs. Now in the corner, trapped, and he gets through the trap. Now we're going to have a foul, and that's probably going to be on Nye. That'll be his 3rd.
Well, Bulldogs are being a little more aggressive here in third quarter, especially on Estrada. They're double-teaming him, and he's talking to the ref right now, trying to figure out what he needs to do.
You know what? That was only Nye's 2nd.
Yeah.
So Damian Estrada will key it in on the right side baseline for the Jaguars. He's looking. They're going to go to Baeza. He kicks it outside, and the three-point shot is up and no good. Estrada, though, goes and gets the rebound for the Jaguars. He shoot a 3, but now we're going to have a foul on the floor. A shoe came off of a Bulldog, so.
That was good because he hit that 3.
Yeah. So it was the whistle blew before he shot it. So wave off the shot. It was Campbell who lost his shoe. It's back on now. So Jaguar basketball, 42-38 Bulldogs. 1:06 to go in the 3rd period. As Porter trying to get it in, still trying, finally does, gets it in to Zuniga. He kicks it out to Estrada. Deep three-pointer. It's going to be off no good. 2 Bulldogs go up high. But coming down with it is Kincaid. That's his 5th board of the ball game. Campbell walks it across on the right side, looking over at Coach. 50 seconds and counting here in the 3rd period. Campbell gets to Kincaid. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Baeza, has been doing it all night. Called it that time, reaching through him, underneath him to try to punch that ball out when it's coming to him. So called the foul that time.
So they're already in the double bonus. 5 fouls had already been called. So Kincaid now will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's only the 2nd foul on Baeza.
Kincaid's first free throw is up, and in and out, no good.
Let Watkins shoot him. I'm just kidding.
They both make them, but they both have missed one now. We'll see what happens. Kincaid for his 2nd. Shot up, and it goes off the left side. So Estrada gets the rebound. Both free throws missed. Up ahead it goes to number 12. That's Zuniga. He'll spin around and get it over to Guerrero now into the corner. Porter picked up there quickly by Estrada. Out top to Damian Estrada. He's picked up by Watkins. He's looking for a screen. He gets it from Baeza. He's going to shoot a deep 3. It's going to be off. Oh, that was a shove, and they call it. Because Estrada Nye had the position, and Big 34 shoved him and got the rebound.
Yeah, when you go flying into the pads under the goal, something tends to get you there.
So Nye will go to the line to shoot 2 with 18.1 seconds to go in the 3rd period. And Bulldogs lead 42-38 as Diedrich Bishop gets ready to check in.
Third foul on Baeza. He picked up 2 pretty quick here in the third quarter, with 18 seconds left.
All right, so Nye will be at the line again, shooting 2. Can extend the lead to 6 if he knocks them both down, which he is off the front of the rim on the first one.
That's what happened the other day, Joby.
Yeah.
Started missing the free throws, third and fourth quarter. Bishop checks in for the Bulldogs, and Kincaid will have a seat.
Second shot is up and good.
There it is. Finley will check in now, and somebody's going to come out, and that'll be Eglin.
So the Bulldogs putting on a little bit different look of a press. Full court. They're going to get it in to Porter, but he's picked up by Watkins. And now back to Zuniga. He's picked up by Charlie Campbell as he comes across the left side. Down to 8 seconds. Tries to drive, steps back, gets it to Estrada. Estrada drives, steps back. His three-point shot is off the rim, no good. And that will end the third period with the Bulldogs leading 43-38.
All right, we're going to take a break and be back with fourth quarter action.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Welcome back to Bulldog basketball. Got a barn burner for you right now. Bulldogs trailed the entire first half, came out in third quarter and took the lead, and they've held on to this lead. Got it down to 1, but now they're up 43-38, Joby, and we're going to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've really battled back there in the third. They were down by as many as 14 points in the first half, but just slowly chipped at it, got within 2 at the half, and then now into 3. They've jumped out to this 5-point lead.
And what I like is they're not trying to force anything. They're taking what Valencia is giving them. You always give a team something, right? You want to close down the middle. You want to play the perimeter hard. So they're taking what they're giving them, and they're hitting their shots.
That's the key.
Yeah.
They're missing those shots. We're losing right now.
Yeah.
Valencia basketball, but they're hitting a lot of threes. The Bulldogs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3-pointers. That's what I've got. I think my scoring is a little bit wrong, but unofficially 8. All right, they get it into Zuniga. He comes across timeline. Gets it to Baeza out on the edge. Back out top to Zuniga on the right wing, picked up by Nye. Now to Estrada, picked up by Philip Finley Rascon. He drives, and he falls down, and they're going to call a travel. Turnover on Valencia.
Kind of got his feet tangled up there trying to turn around and pass that ball behind him, so travel called on him. As we got Rodriguez checking in for the Jaguars, and Zuniga will take a seat.
Bulldog basketball, 7:45 to go in the ball game. 43-38, Artesia with the lead. Rascon to Hammond. Comes down the floor to the left side to Nye. Into the corner they go to Ricky. Back to Hammond, now into the corner to Diego. He drives down the baseline, shot up and good. Whoa, what is he calling? Calling that down underneath on Ricky Almendares. Away from the ball, his 4th.
That's a tough call on Ricky down there. He just, I guess, setting a screen, trying to put out a pass for Diego.
Well, he was on the backside, so I think he was just trying to get position.
Get position for a rebound.
Yeah, he was on the right baseline, and Diego came in on the left, but yeah, that was the foul. Diego scored and was fouled, but instead of the 3-point play, it goes the other way. Bulldogs putting on tremendous defense. That's 5. Bulldog get it right back on the turnover.
And there's that defense. First time they've got it tonight, but they've pushed them to 4.5 seconds about 10 times. As we got Rodriguez and Baeza checking into the game. Well, Baeza's coming down here, just Rodriguez checking in.
So Bulldog basketball on their end. Estrada to key it in on the left side baseline. Looking, and kick it out top to Philip Finley Rascon, and now to David Hammond. 7:27 to go in the ball game and counting. Bulldogs lead by 5, 43-28. Diego Weston out top, picks up his dribble, goes to Hammond on the right wing. David puts it on the floor. They tip it away from him, but he goes and gets it. Now to Ruscone. Now kick it back over to Diego. He's going to drive into that baseline again. Goes up and one. Nope, they didn't call the foul. He was fouled.
He went up and bounced off of Baeza backwards and put it off the glass with some spin on it. That was a great shot.
All right, so Estrada gets across the timeline on the right side. Bulldogs 48, Valencia 45-38 Bulldogs. Going to go around the screen. 2 screens. Whoa! Estrada throws up the 3. It's going to be no good. Coming down with it, Finley Roscone. He drives up the floor. Goes into the corner. Hammond looked at the 3, didn't take it. Back out top to Wesson. He'll drive, spin, kick it back out to David. And he'll slow it down. Going to get it over to 9 down the left side baseline. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Baeza as he stripped it from Nye.
Henry will check back in as well as Zuniga.
So Bulldogs basketball. Nye Estrada keying it in again on the left side baseline. And he's looking. He's going to bounce it to a charging in and shot up no good this time for Diego. Estrada comes out of there with the rebound. He'll get it down to Henry on the left wing. Back to Estrada for the Jaguars. Drives the baseline. Gets it to Baez on a great pass.
That was a great pass. Armendariz had his hands up to block Rodriguez, so stand there for him, and he passed it right between his hands.
45-40, Artesian. We've got a timeout.
Yep, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back after this message from Kane Electric.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Pit. We got the cheerleaders over to our left, trying to get the crowd going, and a great crowd here to Joby. We mentioned it once already, but a Friday night crowd, a great turnout here for some Bulldog basketball.
And a great game they're getting to see here. Both of these teams outside of I guess Valencia in the top 10. Bulldogs ranked 11th. I think they might be ranked a little bit low, but we'll see as the season progresses. Maybe both Valencia and the Bulldogs ranked a little low. One thing about Valencia is they don't have much size. A lot of times we're seeing Estrada, who's their second tallest guy, playing down on our big guys, and he's playing point guard for them. All right, the Bulldogs get it in against full court pressure, but they break that pretty quickly. Go underneath to Ricky. His shot up, no good. Boy, he probably didn't have to do that. He went underneath. Jaguars come down with the rebound. Estrada up the floor. He'll stop and shoot, but he tries to drive, and now we're going to have a double dribble. We don't see that called much, but he called it that time.
I think he called a carry.
Well, yeah, sorry, carry.
Yeah.
Not a double dribble, you're right.
We got Kincaid going to check in for the Bulldogs for Armendariz.
All right, so the Bulldogs, Ruscombe will key it into Hammond in the backcourt. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Bulldogs lead 45-40 as David comes across the timeline. He's going to be picked up by Zuniga. Goes to Campbell out top, back to Hammond. He's looked at a 3, didn't take it, drives, and he comes back out. He'll continue dribbling, give it back to Campbell. Campbell will now drive into the lane on the right side. Oh, my goodness. He let that one sail, turnover Bulldogs.
Yeah, did you see Zuniga, Campbell went around him. He just grabbed onto his waist. I mean, he grabbed onto him and held him back.
And no foul call.
No, that was so obvious. It's crazy.
All right, so Valencia basketballs. They try to get it in. They do to Zuniga. He drives. He's got a wide open lane, but then it's cut off by Kincaid. Three-pointers up and no good. Kincaid with the rebound. That's his 6th, the lead rebounding for the Bulldogs. Hammond has it tripped away from him, but Kincaid will get it. Back to Hammond. 45-40 Artesia. 5:20 to go in the ball game and counting. Finley kicks it over the right side. Three-pointer for Campbell's going to be long. And coming down with it is Estrada for the Jaguars. He'll push it up the left side. Nye drives in the middle. He'll go into the lane. Shot up and no good. Tips it around. Finley Rascon comes down with it. He'll push it up the floor. Goes to Campbell, and he's got to be. Oh, my goodness. They called a charge on him. So another offensive foul on the Bulldogs. Been about 6 of those on us.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. 45-40, Bulldogs lead. 4:58 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that looked really weird, Robbie. That didn't look like a charge at all.
No. Diego Wesson's going to check in for Nia Estrada. That foul was on Charlie Campbell, his third foul.
All right, they get it in. It's going to be out of bounds off of the Bulldogs as they're really playing tough defense, Robbie, right now when it's the Jaguars trying to get this ball in. So they're going to run something a little different this time on the Jaguars. They're going to go deep, and there it is. Middle linebacker. Oh, point guard for the Bulldogs goes and gets the interception. Diego Wesson. He kind of baited him on that.
He absolutely baited him on that and then took off and flew in the air and got it.
Underneath to Diego. See if he can finish right there, which he doesn't, but there's a big rebound and put back. Kincaid with the board and the bucket.
Yeah, Kincaid doing a good job boxing out under there and just playing his game.
Zuniga down the floor quickly. They get it to Gitteron. He goes back to Zuniga, picked up by Campbell on the right wing, out beyond the three-point line. Now he's going to drive into the right side. His shot up and good. Good shot.
That was a teardrop because Kincaid was coming over there, and he knew he was coming, so that was high off the glass before Kincaid could get over there to block it.
So they get back within 5, 47-42 Bulldogs with 4:05 to go here in the ball game. As David taking a look at Coach, getting the play, call it out. Zuniga sagging back on Hammond. Now he gets it over to Charlie. Charlie puts it on the floor, kicks it to Diego. Diego's kind of been our fire starter. He'll drive in there. And now timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. 47-42 Bulldogs.
We're going to take a break. Be right back.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
I always love the fourth quarter action because the game, it shifts a little, it changes a little, and you get players in some foul trouble. So you're having to manage them a little bit better than you did the first half, and then get them in at the right time. Armadare's sitting there with 4 fouls right now, I think, and so a lot more coaching goes into the fourth quarter.
All right, Bulldog basketball. Hammond with it out top. He's picked up by Zuniga. The Hammond's going to fade over to the right side. Starts to drive. Now he crosses over, goes into the lane. Shot up. They're going to call another charge. That did not look like one. Looks like they're out of position, but I bet that's our 7th charge.
We got Hiron and Tafoya checking in the game for the Jaguars.
Bulldogs again in the man-to-man pressure defense. They get it into Zuniga. Back to Estrada, picked up by Philip Finley Rascon. So Estrada will come across timeline on the left side, looking for a screen. He gets it, drives into the lane, shot up, and good.
That's a great shot by him. One hand in the air, right-handed off the glass.
His 23rd in the ball game, and they get back within 3. 47-44 Bulldogs as we get down under 3:20 to go. Hammond goes around his man. Now he'll back out, swing it over to Diego. Diego with the ball. He's picked up by 2 guys. He's going to get it over to Jaron. He drives in the baseline, throws up a runner.
No. Oh, my gosh. I called a charge again on Watkins, and he went up, and he came down, and the guy fell backwards, basically. I mean, that was bad.
3:09 to go. Wipe off the points. 47-44. They get it in, and Bulldogs take it away. 6 turnover and a good steal there for the Bulldogs. As Diego Wesson puts up a 3. Watkins trying to get the rebound. They're going to call a push from behind on Watkins. That'll be our 5th, I believe, so that'll put them on the line to shoot.
Yeah, it's always tough when you start changing the calls of the game, and I usually don't say much, but they haven't been calling that all night. And you change in 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left in the game, and you're making those kind of calls. Players don't know what to do. You know, because Jaron didn't go over his back. He just went over him. And over the back's not a foul anyway.
Right.
So.
Right, he was just higher in the air.
He was. And, again, you weren't calling that all night. Now you start calling it.
Porter at the line to shoot 2. 47-44. First shot is up and good. Porter now with 13 points.
Nia Estrada will check in the game, as will Rodriguez for the Jaguars.
So back within 2 are the Jaguars and can get within 1 here with this free throw. 47-45, 47-46. He knocks them both down.
Henry will check in the game for Hidalgo.
All right, so Bulldog basketball. We're going to change up who's running the point now as Diego Wesson takes over there. Put Hammond down on the wing. He's going to get it to Hammond on the right side, picked up by Zuniga. Out top to Kincaid. Kincaid over to Diego on the left wing now. He's going to go out top to Estrada. Nye looks at it, swings it over to Philip Finley Rascon. Now out top to Hammond. He's wide open for the three. He's going to put it on the floor, drive in, change his body, and nice shot.
Yeah, he went to the right that time. They tried to set up to take a charge, and he just went up in the air to the right of the defender.
Estrada back down the floor. He's going to put up a little runner. No charge. I can't believe it.
Oh, my gosh.
He's not under there. That's fine. All right, so the shot goes for Estrada, 49-48. Artesia with 1 point lead as Hammond working against Zuniga. Gets it to Philip Finley Rascon. He fouled 3 times before they call it, but they finally do. So 49-48, and Rascon, that's only the first foul, or maybe it's their second. They just hadn't put it up there yet, or did they put it up real quick? 2:10 to go, 49-48 Artesia.
We got Campbell checking in the game for Kincaid. For the Bulldogs, we'll probably see offensive, defensive substitutions here the rest of the way.
Bulldogs go with 5 guards, and that's what they've got on the floor as well. Hammond out top and hand it to Phillip. Phillip will go around his man, around the second guy, through the third guy, gets it to Campbell. Campbell on the left side, stops, kicks it to Phillip. Back outside to Nye, swing it over to Diego. Under 2 minutes, Diego will drive down the right side and kick it. Hammond over to and we're going to have a foul. That'll only be their second. Where was it?
I don't know.
Okay, so on number 12, that's his third, but only the second team foul. Bulldogs have about 10 fouls in this period. That's the second on the Valencia Jaguars. Bulldogs lead 49-48. And Charlie Campbell looking to key it in. He'll go back into the backcourt. David Hammond goes and gets it, picked up by Zuniga. Goes right by him. I was going to say that has to be a foul.
Yeah.
And they did call it.
Well, that's a good call because Hammond's going around, and Zuniga tripped him as he's going around. So it's a good call.
All right, so the ball will be right in front of us here at the press table.
And that's the 4th foul on Zuniga.
And the 3rd team foul. And now we have a timeout. So I think we'll take one as well, Robin.
We will. We'll take a timeout. 1:43 left in the game. Bulldogs lead by 1, 49-48.
Whether on the field or buying or selling your home, a winning team makes all the difference. Let Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway in Artesia earn your business and help you score big. They can help you find the home of your dreams. And if you're selling, they have years of experience to get your home sold quickly and professionally. Run it into the end zone. Call and schedule your meeting today, 575-616-2430, or stop by the office at 408 South 1st in the building with the Bulldog mural. Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Enchanted Lands Realtors in Artesia, proud supporters of Bulldog Sports.
All right, welcome back, folks. We got a great game going here between Artesia and Valencia. 49-48, Artesia leads. I think we're under 2 minutes. They got the time going for the timeout right now. But Joby, what a great basketball game.
Yeah, back and forth, 2 good teams, both playoff contenders last year. Of course, the Bulldogs went to the semis. They beat Valencia the game before. So, yeah, great action here. A lot of guard play. They're both, Valencia is a lot smaller than we are. They got one big man, but he's kind of been in foul trouble. So 5 guards on the floor for them, and we've got 5 guards now on the floor as well.
1:43 left here. Joby with the call.
All right, Bulldogs will key it in right to our left. Campbell will get it into the backcourt to Diego Wesson. And he'll go up against number 20, Rodriguez. Goes by him, picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Campbell. Campbell on the left wing, well beyond the three-point line. Back out to Diego Wesson. Now to Nye Estrada. Estrada working his way to that side. Now back out top to Diego Wesson. He's way out by the by the half-court line. He'll drive and back it back up. Now to Philip Finley Rascon, standing out near the half-court line. He'll drive down the lane. Nice pass, Campbell. Oh, he missed the layup. Wide open and just missed it. So Estrada down the floor, and now we've got a timeout taken by the Jaguars. 49-48 Artesia.
We're going to take a timeout and be back. 1:09 left in the game.
Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. For your company embroidered polo shirts or t-shirts, for your event or sports team, look no further than Business Notions. Keep your staff looking sharp and professional with embroidered apparel.
We are back here on KSVP TV. If you're watching tonight on Facebook, YouTube, or on the website, we appreciate you watching, or 990 AM, 93.7 FM. If you're listening on the radio, thanks for tuning in tonight. We got a great game here. Artesia 49, Valencia 48, with just over a minute left in the game, Joby. So, boy, we talked about it, right? This is where the coaching really kicks in. First half flies by, and then you got the timeouts and the coaching and the substitutions going on offensively, defensively. So a lot of coaching happens here at the end of the game.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs really playing on the clock with only a 1-point lead, but they got the play they wanted, just come up short on the shot. So it looked like it worked perfectly in favor, just happened to miss the shot. So we'll see what Valencia does here. If they try to play it down the last minute, get the last second shot, or if they try to get one quickly. All right, so they get it in out to number 5. And see, that's what I was thinking. They might try to hang on for the last shot. Oh, it's stolen away. And David Hammond will go up and score.
Great steal by David Hammond. He anticipated it, broke in front, and then took it all the way to the house.
Oh. And then it's off of them. Another good defense. Well, the refs are going to argue, and now they're going to talk about it. One said it was ours. The other said it was theirs. Oh, it's going to be ours. White basketball.
Good job by Rascon. Finley stepped in there and kind of got in the way, and it went off the Jaguar out of bounds.
All right, Diego checks back in, Robbie. We got 51-48, 54 seconds to go. Bulldogs lead by 3. 2 quick turnovers, and now Philip Finley walks away, and they're going to fix to set the ball down. He better get back over there. He does. Looking. Going to go over the top to Estrada. He's fouled.
Boy, that was dangerous right there, wasn't it? Lob pass across the court. Good thing Nye went up in the air, got it at its highest point, because they were coming for that steal.
So that's Zuniga. He fouls out, and that's only their 4th foul. I thought it was their 5th, but apparently only their 4th, so it does not put us on the line.
That'll put Bustillos in the game for him.
So we're saying they're talking about where do they need to key it in. It's going to be right over here in front of the press table. Jaron will key it in for the Bulldogs. Looking, gets it into Weston in the backcourt. He's going to be picked up back there by Porter. He starts to drive by. Now he'll slow it down, leading by 3. He'll go between, get it over to Estrada. Estrada out top to Philip Finley Rascon. Going to make him foul us. Down to 40. And they stole it. Oh, that's what we didn't want to do. Estrada, the dangerous three-point shooter, working his way against Hammond. They clear out. He's going to put up a shot, no good, but the foul called. Who called the foul? I guess underneath?
No, the guy
okay,
up top.
Way out top. Okay. I was trying to see which one I'm calling.
Yeah, so that'll put him at the line with the Bulldogs up by 3.
So Estrada, the leading scorer, he's got 25 in the ball game. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. As the Bulldogs have been in foul trouble all the 4th period.
So we'll put some size in as Kincaid and Armaderos come in for the Bulldogs. Henry and somebody else came in for the Jaguars. Maybe it was number 20.
I think Rodriguez. Yeah.
So we want to get this rebound with Kincaid and Armaderos underneath there.
51-49. Estrada shot up and rolls out, and they get the rebound. Oh, my goodness. And then a timeout called by Valencia with 27 seconds. A 3 can win it. We'll just keep it here, Robbie. A 3 can win it. 2-pointer will tie it up. So you put in your big men to get a rebound, and then they're unable to get it.
Well, what happened, Kincaid he was going to step there, but he went right around him. He was so quick, and that's Rodriguez. He just went around Kincaid, and that rebound went off to the left, and he just went and got it. So his quickness got around Kincaid on that block down there.
So Valencia within 2. They'll get the ball. It'll be underneath the basket, it appears, where the referee is standing. So I think that's where they'll put it in on the left side baseline. Estrada and Porter both have been burying threes. So it wouldn't surprise me to see the coach for Valencia drop a three-pointer and say, let's get this off with about 6 seconds, not go down to the end, or maybe 10, and try to get the lead. If they miss it, get the rebound, call a quick timeout, which they've got. Actually, they are out of timeout. So that wouldn't surprise me if he does that, or if he just tries to score, go straight in and get a bucket and a foul maybe.
Yeah, and I'm just going to point it out again, right? Bulldogs are probably 50% on their free throws again right now, and they're up by 2. They hit, 4 or 5 of those, and, it's a different game right now.
Well, they've missed 7 according to my records here. So we haven't taken a lot. So, all right, Valencia basketball, 27 seconds. Looking to get it in. Oh, and he missed getting it in where they wanted it. And now 5 seconds call. Turnover. Bulldogs get it back.
There's that defense for the Bulldogs again. Diego Wesson and Campbell are going to check into the game. Armendariz and Finley will go out. So, well, that changes everything, that 5-second call.
And he missed a wide open guy, so that really helped us. Now Coach is going to Coach Mondragon will take a timeout. So I think if you want to take one now, we can do that.
Yeah, let's take one now. We'll be back. 27 seconds left. Don't go anywhere.
Trusted service, no need to lie. Hop online, our reviews are high at Big O. At Big O Tires.
'Tis the season of savings from your locally owned Big O Tires. Get a $70 rebate on all passenger or light truck Michelin tires. Plus, get an additional $70 rebate on installation of select sets of 4 Michelin tires from December 11th through January 7th. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Not valid with other offers. Disposal fees and shop fees extra where permitted. Void where prohibited. See rebate form for terms and conditions. Additional retailer offer advertised within is independent from the manufacturer's offer.
Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 27, all of you together are Christ's body, and each of you is a part of it. First and foremost, are you a part of Christ's body? Have you done those things? Have you heard and believed the Word of God? Have you repented, confessed, and been baptized? And are you living faithfully for Him every day? See, it's each one of us, not just me and not just you, and not just whoever down the road, but each one of us play a vital part. And yes, we're going to have our differences, and yes, we're going to...
All right, we're back. Nia Estrada to key it in, leading 51-49. 27 seconds to go. Hammond with the ball. Runs right by the first guy. Now he turns, and there's the foul.
Good job getting that in. That's the danger. Getting the ball on the court is the hardest part in something like that. Got it in Hammond's hands, and then he just started dribbling. They had to foul him.
And he is about as fast as they come. David Hammond can fly. I thought he was just going to fly down, but then before he got across half court, he stopped and dribbled back, and that's when they grabbed him.
We need these free throws right here.
Yeah, we do. All right, David steps up. Shot is up, and shot is no good.
Back of the rim. We got Hiron checking in for Henry for Valencia.
David will have another free throw here. And coach for Valencia changes his mind. He had a guy out there to come in. He puts him back on the bench. So Hammond again with the effort. Shot is up, and this time it's good.
All right, 3-point lead. That's huge.
That's the 10th point for Hammond as he goes into double digits. And Bulldogs going to play some full court man coverage here. And it's almost stolen. And that's going to be Bulldog basketball.
Yeah, that went off of Porter. Great defense by Hammond. Come over here, and Porter trying to save it from going out of bounds, and he couldn't. So Bulldog basketball, Diego Wesson checks in, and Henry checks in for Porter.
22.7 seconds to go. Bulldogs lead 52-49. Their ball. Estrada looking. He's going to get it into Campbell. Campbell fumbles it, but gets it back. Goes over to Philip Finley-Rascone. He's going to run away from people. Now, oh, no! Almost throws it away, but good job there. And then they're going to foul Estrada. That was a great job by David to go get that ball.
Well, and you talk about his speed. That's the only thing that saved us there. His speed and his heads-up play, because it was going to be back court. So he jumped in the air, grabbed it, just threw it back over his head. Didn't know where he was throwing it, and went to Nia Estrada.
All right, so Nye will shoot 2 with 13.8 seconds. The Bulldogs lead by 3. One of these would be good. It'd be a two-score lead for the Bulldogs. If he makes them both, it's even better. First one's off the front of the rim, no good.
He'll make this one. So we got Porter checking in for Tafoya.
Second free throw upcoming. Nye right now is 1 for 3 at the free throw line. It'd be good to be 50% right here, 2 for 4. Make it a 4-point game, and he will. Oh my gosh, you come out, but Diego Wesson with a big rebound. We're down to 8 seconds, and they're going to foul Hammond. So, boy, what a rebound for Diego.
Well, and that first of all, that shot went down in the basket and then came back out of it. But Diego Wesson, as you said, huge rebound, smart play, brings it back out, and they foul Hammond. So we need one of these from Hammond.
All right, so David will step up. First free throw is good.
There it is.
That gives you some breathing room. With 9 seconds. You're up by 4.
Well, now you can just let him go down the court, right?
You can have a little bit of pressure. But you don't want to foul him on a shot, on a 3-point shot for sure.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure. But
yep. Second shot, and it's going to be good, too.
Nice.
It fell.
Good job, David.
All right, Estrada coming down the floor, down by 5, 54-49. He's going to stop and shoot. Oh, foul him, and he fouled him. Oh, I just said don't foul on the three-point shot, and we foul on the three-point shot. Of course, we're up by 5 at least.
Yeah, it's Finley coming down, had good defense. Estrada went up for the shot, and Finley did come across and foul him on the arm. And Coach Monstercline's looking at him going, what are you doing?
Shot is up and no good. So Estrada, who has been just leading the whole way, has not missed a free throw till then. He'll step back up for his second. He's going to shoot it quickly. Bulldogs need to be ready. Oh, he gets 3. He missed that one too, Robbie.
Yeah, that's the game right there.
He might be tired.
Yeah,
He's been going hard all game long. He leads the scoring with 26, but
Watkins checks in for Finley.
All right, here's the third free throw. It's up, and this time is good. So 3.9 seconds. Bulldogs get it into Hammond. It's going to be knocked out of bounds with 2 seconds. Bulldog basketball.
This is dangerous.
54-50. Still a 2-score game here. Estrada, look, he's got a man wide open. That's Diego Wesson. He's just going to stop, and that will end the ball game. Artesia 54, Valencia 50.
All right, folks, we're going to get the Guy Chevy post game going. We'll have Coach over here to visit with Joby. So we'll be back in just a minute.
It's the year-end closeout sale at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Right now, save up to $8,000 off MSRP on remaining in-stock 2023 GMC Sierra 1500s. Or take advantage of GM Financial's rates as low as 0.9% for well-qualified buyers. We have a wide variety of trim levels, engines, and packages to fill everyone's wish list. So hurry in today to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
All right, welcome back here to the Guy Chevrolet postgame show as we're joined by Coach Campbell. And Coach, what an exciting game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That Friday night lights in here, man. It's just wild and crazy. You never know. That's why we play the game. That's why we play a game. Hats off to Valencia. They played hard. They came out here and they gave us all they can give us to, be honest with you. We came out a little flat that first quarter, and it showed. They punched us in the mouth right away.
Well, talk about the balance of the game and just the positive things you guys saw from the coach's bench.
What we saw was the second half. Well, actually the second quarter. We kind of regrouped a little bit. We kind of started taking care of the ball and started making some shots. Game changes a little bit when you start seeing the ball go down on your side. We start, Matt Havliger hit 3 great big threes in the second quarter to help us get back in that game.
Yeah, and they were all 3 in a row,
yes,
and it
sir.
got you right back within about 2 or 3 points.
Yes, sir.
Well, Robbie and I talked about that, and Robbie's one thing he said was you guys are taking what they're giving you. They were trying to pack down the court and giving you some wide open looks, and you guys buried a lot of threes, including those 3 from Havliger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we did. We like that, too, and we need to just make a little better job when they're taking those charges. They did a great job tonight of taking charges, and we need to pull up right there or find the open guy. One more extra pass there instead of going all the way in.
All right, Coach, tomorrow afternoon, JV starts at 1. You guys, varsity, take the floor at 2:30 playing
yes,
Valley.
Sir.
They're the defending state champs.
Yes, sir. So we got to be ready. A little bit more focus in the beginning of the game. Come out strong, and we'll have a good game.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Okay. All right, Bulldog fans, I'm going to go ahead and give you this final stats here, and then we'll wrap it up, Robbie Blue and myself. So let me go down the stat line here. For the Valencia Jaguars, Damian Estrada leads the way with 27 points. Jared Porter ends up with 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 in the ball game. Jordan Henry hit a 3 and 2 free throws. He had 5. Jorge Zuniga with 2. And Diego Baeza with 2. So really the bulk of the scoring coming from Damian Estrada with 27 and Jared Porter with 14. The Jaguars turned it over only 5 times in the first half, but they turned it over 10 times in the second for a total turnovers of 15. For the Artesia Bulldogs, it was spread out. Bulldogs have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys get on the board and scoring. And a bunch of them got on board with rebounds as well. Charlie Campbell ends up with 4 points, 2 boards, and he had 3 fouls. David Hammond ends up with 12 points and 3 assists. He also had 3 takeaways and 1 foul. Matthew Heffliger, we talked about him with Coach. He ends up hitting 3 3-pointers, I think in a row, in consecutive balls down for the Bulldogs. He hits 3, ends up with 9 points. Nia Estrada with 4 points, 1 board, 2 assists, and had 2 fouls. Diego Wesson led the way for the Artesia Bulldogs in scoring. He had 16 big points, 4 rebounds, none greater Then that one on the missed free throw got the ball for the Bulldogs when we were only up by 1, I think, there at the end of the ball game. So a great offensive rebound there for Diego. And he also had an assist, Jaron Watkins, and ends up with 3 points. He had 2 rebounds. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 fouls. Philip Finley-Rascon with 2 points. He had 3 rebounds and 3 fouls. Dedrick Bishop, he had a rebound and an assist. Clay Kincaid ends up with 5 points. He had 7 boards to lead the way there for the Bulldogs and 1 foul. Trent Eglund had a bucket. And Ricky Amendadas with 3 rebounds and ends up with 4 fouls. The Bulldogs turned it over 4 times in the first half, and I only had them with 1 turnover in the second half, which is probably wrong. I probably missed some, but they didn't turn it over much in the second half. Even if it was more than 1. Valencia led after 1. It was 15-8 in favor of them. At the half, they were leading by 2, 28-26, and then the Bulldogs turned it on in the third period, 43-38 at the end of 3, Bulldogs' favor. And then just down to the wire at the end, 54-50, Artesia with the win.
So, Joby, great game by the Bulldogs tonight. We heard from Coach Campbell, and some things to work on, obviously, but great finish, I think, for the Bulldogs. We weren't able to finish the other day against Rio Rancho, and tonight they finished the game with the free throws and with the offense at the end and the defense also at the end. So it was a great finish for the Bulldogs, I thought.
I did too. Great job, and the Bulldogs get that win. They now go to 3-1. Valencia falls to 4-3. And then tomorrow, as we talked about, you and I, and then with Coach just then, Coach Campbell, the defending state champs, Valley Vikings, come in tomorrow afternoon. So Bulldog fans, if you are listening or watching here tonight, make sure if you're here in town or anywhere close, come on down to the pit tomorrow afternoon. JV kicks off at 1. By the way, they won their game big over Valencia JV, so you can come watch them at 1 o'clock, and then 2:30 is the slated start time for the varsity game.
All right, on behalf of our camera person, who was on the camera tonight? Olivia, Sammy, and Megan did a great job on our cameras tonight. Jeffrey Curtis, our producer. Joby Hodling, this is Robbie Blue. Thanks for watching and listening tonight here on KSVP. We'll be back tomorrow, 2:30, with more Bulldog action. As right now, ranked number 4 Valley comes in to take on the number 11 Artesia Bulldogs. So thanks for tuning in tonight, and as always, it's great to be a Bulldog.
That concludes this presentation of sports on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Board Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Dooley's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, ENMU Portales and ENMU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, La Fonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Maupin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services LLC, Primary Residential Mortgage, Richland Motors, Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands, Roswell Seed Company, Smile Expressions, Southwest Printers, Sun Country Garden Center, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wilbanks Trucking, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia. Thanks for tuning into this presentation of sports on KSVP AM and FM. We now return you to your regular schedule.